Shrek and Donkey is definitely one of the best and most iconic friendships ever seen in animated movies. So in this video, let's take a closer look and really explore the unique dynamic between them, and how they both complement each other perfectly, even though they are so different.
You are mean to me! You insult me and you don't appreciate anything that I do! You're always pushing me around or pushing me away!
Oh yeah? Well, if I treated you so bad, how come you came back?
Because that's what friends do! They forgive each other!
The very first thing you notice about them is just how completely opposite their personalities are. Shrek is introduced as this grumpy loner who prefers to keep to himself. He's sarcastic, grouchy, and really values the comfort of being alone in his swamp. He doesn't want friends, and honestly, just wants to be left alone without any interruptions. On the other hand, Donkey is the exact opposite in almost every way. He thrives on connection with others. He's bubbly, excitable, and super optimistic. He never seems to stop talking and is always full of energy. He is someone who craves companionship so much that he's willing to tag along with someone like Shrek, who clearly doesn't want him around. From the moment they meet, which happens by pure accident, it's clear that both of them were meant to cross paths even if they didn't realize it at first. What seems like a random meeting turns out to be the best thing that ever happened to both Shrek and Donkey. When they first meet, Shrek finds Donkey incredibly annoying because he just won't stop talking and doesn't respect his need for peace and quiet. On the flip side, Donkey can't really understand why Shrek insists on being so unfriendly and pushing everyone away. But here's the really interesting part. This clash between their very different personalities is exactly what makes their friendship so compelling. It creates a natural kind of comedy because they keep bouncing off each other in the funniest ways, but it also lays the foundation for some real character growth for both of them over time. Both of them bring something really important that the other one lacks, and that's what makes their friendship so special. Donkey is actually the first character who manages to break through Shrek's tough exterior and push past all those walls he's built around himself. Almost everyone else in the story just sees Shrek as a scary monster, someone to fear or avoid under any circumstances. But Donkey? He doesn't treat Shrek like that at all. Instead, he sees Shrek as a person, someone with feelings and a story.
I'm an ogre! You know, grab your torch and pitchforks! Doesn't that bother you?
Nope.
Really?
Really.
Donkey's endless positivity and loyalty chip away at Shrek's defenses little by little. No matter how grumpy and closed-off Shrek acts, Donkey keeps showing up, keeps being friendly, and that slowly allows Shrek to open up and trust someone for the first time in a long while.
Look, I'm not the one with the problem, okay? It's the world that seems to have a problem with me. People take one look at me and go, "Ah, help, run! A big, stupid, ugly ogre." They judge me before they even know me. That's why I'm better off alone.
On the flip side, Shrek gives Donkey something really important too: stability. Donkey might be loving and full of energy, but deep down, he's also insecure.
Please! I don't want to go back there. You don't know what it's like to be considered a freak. Well, maybe you do, but that's why we gotta stick together. You gotta let me stay, please!
He worries about being left behind, about not being wanted, and sometimes about annoying people so much that they'll just push him away. Even though Shrek pretends like he doesn't care and tries to act tough, the truth is he sticks by Donkey's side. Of course, we can't forget to mention probably the most iconic part of their friendship, which is the comedy.
Whew, Shrek, did you do that? Man, you gotta warn somebody before you just crack one off. My mouth was open and everything.
Believe me, Donkey, if it was me, you'd be dead.
You think Shrek is just laugh?
Shrek and Donkey together are absolutely hilarious. Their personalities just mesh in such a great way. Shrek's dry, sarcastic humor bounces perfectly off Donkey's endless optimism and upbeat nature. It's like watching two people who constantly annoy each other, but deep down actually really enjoy the playful back and forth between them. This balance between their personalities keeps the humor feeling fresh and lively. It never gets old or repetitive because each joke feels natural, like something two old friends would say after spending so much time together. It's those moments of teasing, bantering, and surprising kindness that make their relationship feel really real and entertaining at the same time. But beyond just the laughs, it's important to remember that at its core, the Shrek franchise is really about outsiders finding a sense of belonging. Shrek begins the story convinced that he's destined to live alone, isolated because the world fears and misunderstands him. And Donkey? Well, even other fairy tale creatures see him as annoying or bothersome. He struggles with being accepted too. But when these two unlikely friends come together, they create their own kind of family, a chosen family where they both feel accepted and loved for who they truly are. What makes their friendship so iconic and genuinely beautiful is that neither of them had to change who they were. They stayed exactly the same. Shrek remained grumpy but caring, and Donkey stayed bubbly and excitable. But through their friendship, they learned to accept each other fully.